It's Christmas Eve and the city is buzzing with excitement. A plain sock is hanging on the fireplace near the Christmas tree, waiting eagerly for presents to fill his belly in the morning. He awakes the next day to find that his friends are all filled with amazing gifts, but all he has is nothing but a lump of coal. Deeply saddened, the sock closes his eyes as the screen fades to black. As he awakens the next day, the sock has just been washed and is hanging outside on the balcony to dry, with the winds buffeting against him. As he cannot hold on any longer, he lets the wind blow him away, down and down into the busy streets below. The camera tilts down to a top-down perspective, watching the sock as he falls. Hopeful about this new adventure, the sock continues falling and passes by some glamorous clothes resting behind the store windows. Suddenly, the sock is thrown onto a garbage bin near a busy street intersection, with a jagged pole stabbing a hole in his side. People are bustling by. The crosswalk light is blinking and counting down. The red hand shining and almost at 0. A person darts across the street, knocking the garbage bin, which sends the sock flying into the middle of the intersection. Cars zip by. Horns honk, and the sock is run over a few times by the racing cars. Beaten and alone, the sock lays still. Once again in a state of falling, the sock lands on the ground. A person and their dog are walking by and spot the sock lying on the floor. The dog becomes curious and starts sniffing at the sock. The owner does not stop and keeps walking. However, the dog stays behind, still playing with the sock. Frustrated and disgusted by the dirty state of the sock, the owner kicks the sock away from his dog, and they both continue on their way. The sock flies in the air and lands in a dark alley. This alley is the epitome of disgust, the lowest slums of the low. The sock just lies in the corner, battered, torn, and covered in dirt. A mouse comes by, seeing the sock in its defeated state. She's been watching the sock all along, and she decides to take the sock back home to where she and her 3 baby mice live. Placing the sock next to the bed, the mother mouse's 3 little babies lay fast asleep, nicely tucked in a tiny blanket. But the blanket is too small to fit everyone, so the mother lay shivering beside them. The sock, seeing the mother's cold state, gently falls down to cover her. The mommy mouse smiles, and so does the sock. Everybody deserves a little warmth from someone.